Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford, Paddock. I'm Adam McKola outside Old Trafford, where Manchester United have been beaten by Wolverhampton Wanderers. It was a Moutinho goal, I think, towards the end. And to be honest, Moutinho and Neves today absolutely bossed the midfield, bossed Manchester United, and played us off the park. It was a stroll in the park for them. They were setting traps. They were pulling players out of position. It could have been more for Wolverhampton Wanderers today. And to be fair, when the goal went in, I was half expecting it. It came after United had a little period of about 5 to 10 minutes where we looked a little bit threatening. Bruno Fernandes hits the bar when he should probably score. Cristiano Ronaldo has a goal disallowed for offside, and has another opportunity that goes just wide. But apart from that 5-minute period where we played a little bit of intensity, we played with a little bit of energy, and we went to a 3-4-3 which matched up Wolves' formation. Apart from that, Manchester United just didn't turn up today. Just didn't turn up today at all. 5-minute period against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And again, it comes down to, in my opinion, that midfield not good enough, too slow, too lethargic, doesn't set the pace, doesn't set the tempo. Now, you could say that all over the pitch. You know, if I go from back to front today, Manchester United just weren't good enough. Look, David De Gea, I don't think he had much to do. I wouldn't blame him for the goal. Let's look beyond David De Gea. At right back, we had Aaron Wan-Bissaka, not good enough today. He doesn't make the right runs. Sometimes as a fullback, you can make the midfielder make a decision. You can make the run which makes them go, I have to play that pass. But it's just so slow, so unsure, so uncertain. Luke Shaw today, you know, I don't know where that Luke Shaw has been from that we saw last season and for England in the summer. He's just disappeared, fallen off a cliff. I thought Phil Jones today was Manchester United's best player in the first half. I thought Mason Greenwood was our best player in the second half, and then he gets hooked off for Bruno Fernandes. But apart from Phil Jones, apart from that, none of those players can come out of there with their heads held high today. And that is remarkable. Varane and Jones, Fergie wanted that in 2011. We finally see it in 2022, and it was Phil Jones who was our best player. It says it all. Look, hats off to him, because it would have been a difficult day for him today. And it is the only positive that we had, that he got through the 90 minutes. He got a great reception towards the end of the game. He was the only one that got applauded off the pitch by me anyway. And you know, hats off to him, because it would have been difficult for him today, mentally, physically, and he got through the game, and I thought he did well as well. He even won us a free kick towards the end of the game where we nearly grabbed an equaliser through Bruno Fernandes. But as I was saying, apart from Phil Jones at the back, no one comes out of that with any credit. In the midfield, Matic and McTominay. Now, someone asked me before the game, you happy with the midfield? I said, based on the Burnley performance, yes. But based on who we're coming up against and based on how I know these guys can perform, no. Because Moutinho and Neves walk into our team every single day of the week, and I find myself saying that against so many teams. Everton come here with who was it? Decore, Alan. Villa come here with McGinn and Douglas Luiz, and like all these teams, mid-table teams, average teams, come to Old Trafford, and they've all got better midfields than us. McTominay today, you know, he plays well against Burnley today, disappears, nowhere to be seen. Matic is finished. Burnley's their level. Burnley is their level. Of course they're going to play well against Burnley. But Moutinho and Neves, two absolute ballers that can pass the ball, that can move the ball, that are intelligent footballers, they get played off the park. Played off the park. Jadon Sancho, who I think has been a positive for United in recent weeks, he was poor today. Mason Greenwood, I don't think he was great, particularly in the first half, but the second half, he was responsible for some of our best moves, and then he gets hooked off. Surely that should have been Sancho. Maybe even bringing off a Matic or McTominay and putting Bruno in as two of those six. I don't know. But we needed to change something, and bringing Greenwood off wasn't it. Although the decision to go to the 3-4-3 did help. But overall today, not good enough. Not good enough. Wolves deserved their win. It could have been more for them. Manchester United, apart from a 5-minute spell, didn't do enough. Now you expect it to be, you know, a work in progress under Ralph Rangnick. He's asking us to do a lot, but we were told we were going to get high energy, high press. The only press we're getting today is depressed, because watching that was reminiscent of some of the worst days we've seen at Old Trafford over the last 8 years since Fergie left or whatever it is. So, yeah, that was depressing performance for Manchester United. Not good enough. And I was confident we'd get top 4, but when you look at the form of Antonio Conte's Spurs now, you start to think that's even looking like a stretch. You just keep dropping points. That's 5 points dropped against Newcastle and Wolves. We ain't going to get Champions League football like that. And to be honest, we don't deserve to get Champions League football playing like that. Man of the match, Phil Jones, but honestly, that was abysmal today. Absolutely abysmal. Some of those players need to take a long look at themselves in the mirror, and Ralph Rangnick has to maybe try and think of something else, because this clearly isn't working at the minute. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Keep it locked to Stretford Paddock. See you in a bit.